Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Richard Lewis Brown. Today is September 7th, 2021. I am the Local 1000 president. Hopefully you had a great 3-day weekend. I know many of you probably took off last Friday in honor of Labor Day. And as you know, Local 1000 is finally becoming a labor union and not a social justice organization. So I'm going to say it again. My name is Richard Lewis Brown. Today is September 7th, 2021. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Some of you had 3 days. Maybe some of you took 4 days. And to those who worked the weekend, thank you for your service to this great state of California. Today's video, transparency exercised through voting. Transparency. When have you ever seen a Local 1000 leader transparently show you how they voted on anything? They normally don't. So I ran on this transparency back in 2015, and I have stayed consistent throughout the years. And even though many people copy my words and my actions, you know who is the transparent one. Our website is completely opened up. As soon as I was elected, that part was done. So when they ask you about how am I fulfilling my 10-point platform, that first part, transparency, opening up our website to everyone. I'm also transparent. You have my email address. You have my phone number, of course. A lot of people know where I live. You can contact me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I will respond back to you. Maybe not as fast as 15 minutes, but I will respond back to you. Transparency. And before I get started, let me say this. I put my faith in God through Jesus Christ. And I know a lot of people don't like when I say that. So I'll say it for you again. I put my faith in God through Jesus Christ. This is how I got here. Substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. That's how I'm here. Now, transparency. I received in the mail the CALPERS election. Here it is. And I'm looking through the names here, and I feel strongly about this. So it appears here on position A, David Miller against Tiffany Eamon Moran. And position B, Margaret Brown versus Jose Luis Pacheco. Okay? And so, I'm not sure if anyone realizes that David Miller voted to increase our, quote, cost for healthcare. So he voted to increase our cost by 23%. And then for our long-term costs, he voted to increase that by 90%. I'm not so sure that's the type of person I want to be on a CalPERS board representing me. I am not going to vote for David Miller. Now, it's up to you how you vote. But if you're asking me, Richard Lewis Brown, a California public servant, who I'm going to vote for position A, I'm voting for Tiffany Eamon Moran. That's who I'm voting for. So I'm circling her name right now. Now, position B, Margaret Brown. Now, she's the incumbent. And she's faced against Jose Luis Pacheco. As you know, Margaret came to the rally on August 27th. She came speaking on behalf of herself, not as a CalPERS board member. And that touched my heart, what she did. And she voted against these costs of raising the premiums. She voted against that. And that's the type of person that I want to represent me. Now, that's just me speaking as an individual, as I say, as a California public servant, So I'm going to vote for Margaret Brown. So this is what I'm doing. So you'll see here how I voted. Tiffany Eamon Moran and Margaret Brown. That's how I'm voting. Hopefully everyone who's eligible to vote in this election will vote. Okay? Hopefully everyone who's eligible to vote will vote in this election. And it's up to you how you vote. But it's very important in our great country, and I will continue to say this country is great, even though we have character flaws in our foundation. You must vote in this country. Now, you don't have to pay money to vote in this great country. which is why I have stated repeatedly through my transparent videos, we should not charge anyone to vote in our union. Do people who are represent employees, should they be eligible to vote in our union? Absolutely. Do they get the same thing all the dues-paying members get? Absolutely not. Let me say it for you again because I'm transparent and people are turning my words around. I'm voting in this election, and I don't have to pay to vote in this election. And you should not have to pay to vote in Local 1000 elections and contract ratifications. Okay? That contract represents all of us, whether you pay money or not. But those who pay money, and we're grateful that you pay money, and we need everyone to pay money to this union. We need everyone to be a dues-paying member. But to those who are dues-paying members, you get things that non-members do not get. Let me say it for you again. Dues-paying members get things that the non-members don't get. But the only thing that a non-member will get, that a dues-paying member get, is the right to vote in this great country, in this union. Now, they're going to keep lying and telling you all these evil things about me on Facebook. These people are liars. They're liars. They'll tell you that they voted in this CalPERS election, but they won't do a video and tell you how they voted because they're not transparent. They're not. You're looking at your transparent leader in Local 1000, and you've never had a leader like me who has challenged the status quo with transparency and sincerity and passion. You've never had that. They'll tell you that I'm crying victim. No, I'm calling people out for what they are. Hypocrites. And some of them are racists. Some of them. Some of them are in our leadership positions in our union. But I'm transparent. Today's video is the CalPERS election. It's very important. Please vote. I voted for Margaret Brown in Proposition B, but in Proposition A, I voted for Tiffany Eamon Moran. I stand behind this vote as a public servant in the state of California. That's what I'm telling you. I want you to vote in this CalPERS election. Don't take this envelope and throw it out. Something else is very important on this. There is no excuse to not vote in this country or in this CalPERS election. They're giving you, listen to me on this, 3 different ways. Vote online, vote by phone, vote by mail. They're giving you 3 different ways to do this. Why doesn't our union not give you 3 different ways to vote in our elections and our contract ratifications? Why don't they? Why don't they make it easy for you? Some people say they're trying to suppress voting in our union. But you know with me, Richard Lewis Brown, which is one of the reasons why they're trying to run me out of here, is when we do elections under my leadership, I guarantee you it's going to be transparent and you're going to have more than one way to vote. That's a guarantee. And they're showing it to us right here at CalPERS how to do this. All right? And so when they tell you everything's just complicated and they can't do this and they can't do that, that's not true. That's not true at all. Okay, I'm going to make this a short video. I'm Richard Lewis Brown, your Local 1000 president. Today is September 7th, 2021. Transparency, exercise through voting. Don't sit back and complain about where life is going if you're not voting. Once you vote, you've done your job. And then if the vote doesn't go the way you like, that doesn't mean for you to say, oh, well, we have to throw everything out and start over again. People voted. Respect the vote. Respect the vote in this country. That's all I have to say. But I may do another video later today. Stay tuned. I'm Richard Lewis Brown, your Local 1000 president, September 7th, 2021. Transparency. Margaret Brown. Tiffany Eamon Moran. That's who I'm going for. Thank you and have a great day in the state of California. Thank you.